Hello, my friend in Florida. Hope all is well with you. We were talking about engaging online learners in collaborative online learning communities, and there were a couple of tools that I wanted to kind of share with you. And so here they are.
So the first tool that I wanted to bring up is Twitter. And I know I had joked around about Twitter before. I never was the biggest fan. I guess I just really didn't understand it. But I've been doing some research on it recently, and I think that it has its place in the classroom. There was a student in a class just recently who did an activity with the other students where he did something called Finish the Story, where he started the story off in Google Docs, and all the other classmates were in the document. And so he started it off, and then the next student would come up with another line, and the next student another line. You could do the same kind of thing on Twitter, as long as you use the hashtag to allow them to follow, or so that the students were all going to the same hashtag. That way you could look it up. That's one way that you could use it. You could also have the students look up, come up with a story based on other people's tweets and come up with a cohesive story. So for instance, if I were to look up hello and look through these, hello is just an example, but look through these and come up with lines or tweets that people have come up with. I want to go back to the beginning, back to the first hello, and then let's don't say goodbye, I hate the way it sounds, so if you don't mind, let's just say for now. Just kind of like that, just looking for whole tweets from other people that they could use in a complete story or a complete poem. Those are just a couple of ideas, and that would be community building. The class would be doing this together. Another idea is that you can, do your research through geographic locations. Have the class look up specific areas on the map using the hashtag discover to look for, if you were looking up information on Egypt. You can look up information that way, or you can have them search news or political stories. That's just one way that you could use it. So the second tool is a blog. It's from blogger.com or eblog or blogspot. And this is another tool that in the past I know I've had reservations about it, but it's really the word blog that I've had reservations with. However, for a classroom setting, I really think that this is a good tool. It's a safe and secure environment. The students have the ability to have interaction, because if the students are all invited into each other's blogs, when a student posts their blog, the other students have the opportunity to go in there and respond to the blog, to add comments to the blog, making it interactive. You have a comment posting area down here. You also have the ability for the students that are a little bit more savvy with HTML. They could put more time and effort into it if they want to. There is a level of engagement here, because if you're asking for a student to go out and do a research project on a tool, they can come in here and put their pictures up and write about it, and then, like I said, the other students can go in and look at what they presented and then comment on it. You can have an entire discourse on these blogs. So I think that it makes it a pretty good tool for classroom activity. The last tool that I wanted to go over is wikis. You may be familiar with Wikipedia. This is similar to that. There's a level of control, however, with these, especially you're talking about using it in a classroom, you need to make sure that the students are secure. The reason I like wikis are that they are a collaborative tool. You can have multiple members in a group that can edit the report, and so, or the page. So when the students go in and create basically what it looks similar to a web page, you have all your editing abilities. This one is on wikispaces.com, by the way, and I'm certain that there's other places that you can get free wikis, but this one is the one that I had been researching. You have your ability to put in graphics. The students could come in and design it how they want. They can make it look how they want. There's the ability to, there's some management, some templates if you need to use a template. You can add permissions and members, and this kind of makes it a little bit more secure for the students. It gives them a safe environment to express themselves and to put their research online in a visible way for the class to see when it comes time to for presentation, or if you're just having them create the wiki with their research and then making sure that you're a part of the group, allow you to go in and then see it. So I think that that's another really strong tool to engage the learner and allow the students to form groups and have a space for them to interact and do their projects online, synchronously or asynchronously. Actually, there is one more that I wanted to show you, and this is just purely for fun. It's at turntable.fm, and you can get these rooms and play music. Basically, you have this little avatar down here, and you have 5 people that can take turns playing music as the DJ, and then whenever a person's ready to step down, somebody else can choose to get in there. You have recently played songs and the people that are in there. I've got the music off right now to spare you from the music, but you have the ability to search for songs to play, and then people vote whether they like the song or not. They can choose to be your fan. As you can see, I've got no DJ points and no fans, but this is more just kind of a fun activity for the students to get in there and just kind of share music with each other and hang out, and it really just fosters a sense of community more than anything else. I've actually done this with my coworkers, kind of in the background on our Fridays, and it's kind of a fun community building activity that I think that you would enjoy.
And that's it. I hope you're doing well, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.